All right, the Nets are up 2-0 on the Celtics with the series moving to Boston. And despite being at home, the C's are still 8-point underdogs. Have the Celtics shown you anything, like anything at all in the series that makes you think that they can cover? Alex, the Nets are 7-0 against the spread in the last 7 games.
Yeah, as a Celtics fan, it hurts me to say it, but no, I have not seen anything. And I was tempted by the 7.5-point line that has moved to 8 points now when it first came out. But then the Kemba Walker news came out yesterday that he is questionable with a bone bruise to his knee. And that's just the worst news the Celtics could get right now with Jaylen Brown already out and Kemba Walker ailing with a knee injury. He's been struggling with knee injuries for the last 2 years. I mean, he hasn't played 2 games of a back-to-back set this year because of the knee injury. So with him not out there, at full health, I really don't think the Celtics have enough firepower to compete against the Nets. The Nets are a juggernaut, and for the Celtics to even contend in this game, Kemba has to play well and Jason Tatum has to play well at a high level. In the play-in against the Wizards when they won, Tatum went off for 50, but Kemba still chipped in with 28 points, and that's what they need to do to compete. So with Kemba not at full strength, I don't think they're going to compete offensively, and it hates me to say it, but I think the Nets cover.
I mean, Kenny, KD, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, is it just their game?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen anything here from the Celtics. The Celtics gave the Nets their best shot in game one. It was the first half. They were diving, for loose balls. They were playing aggressive defense. They were looking absolutely outstanding. They gave everything they had. And then the Nets decided to just start playing better, and they haven't stopped. I just don't see what the Celtics can do here that they haven't already done to bother the Nets. I mean, Jason Tatum coming back, great, with one eye, whatever, an eye patch. It doesn't matter. I just don't think it matters whatsoever. This team is just so significantly better and more talented than the Celtics. And everything I thought about this series has just been absolutely wrong. I mean, I thought that the Celtics rebounding was going to really bother the Nets. The Nets have not been the strongest down low. It has not done that. The defense, I thought, hey, the Nets aren't going to play defense. The Nets have one of the best defensive ratings of any team in the playoffs right now. I mean, they've been playing incredible defense. So everything we thought about this Nets team, everything we were criticizing them for, they've just stepped up and done better in those facets. They have not changed their personnel. They have not changed their game plan. These guys have just started maybe trying on defense now, trying to get rebounds. I don't really know how to explain it, but the Nets are now a very complete team, and I do think more than I did a month ago, poised to win the East. I thought the Sixers were the shoe-in here. I thought maybe the Bucks would give the Nets trouble. But right now, the way they're playing defense, and maybe it's just a lackluster Boston offense, I don't know. But the way they're playing defense right now, it's going to be very difficult to stop this team. Boston just has absolutely nothing that it can throw at the Nets to make this a close game.